Hey everybody, this is Rory from OneScales, and I'm making this very short video to expand on the customer segments Shopify video that I made. In particular, there's a comment by Queen Kitty that had some questions. I want to go a little bit deeper into it, so I wanted to make this extra few minutes to explain two types of customer segments that I created, or some enhancements. One is about gender, and the other one is about birthday. So I want to show you two more examples with a little bit more detail. So first of all, for customers, I created for this example two new metafields that I want to collect about my customers. So let's go here to custom data and go to customers. And so what I'm trying to do is when they register, for example, they would go and they would select their birthday and their gender, for example. Now, I didn't do it. I still need a developer to do that front end part. When they go to the website and they register and they put their name and email, I still need a developer to do that. And you have a few apps that you can do that as well, but I wanted to show you the concept. So let's assume that you've collected that data. So I've added birth date, for example. Right here, birth date, the date including the year a customer was born, and I make it allowed on the front end axis. Okay, let me show you how to add it yourself if you wanted to do that. So for example, I call it birth. Let's just call it B day. Okay, let's do right here, birthday. And you'll be able to see that there's an actual standard definition, which means there's already a set field for that. So you want to use the set field. You click here, you would save it. Okay. The second one for gender is really simple. It's just a drop down menu. I made a new one called gender. I made it a single line text, and I check boxes to specify that, for example, you only have these choices. You can choose out of a drop down only male or female, or if you want more, you can do, not specified. You can do whatever you want, right? You can add other ones, you save it. Okay. Once I have that, you need the actual customers or the business to apply those. So for example, if I go to the customers, I'm here on customers, and I edit this. It's just a fake data, obviously, for this test site. In the meta fields right here, you can see gender, for example, and you can select one of them. Or birthday, I can select a specific date. For example, December 4th, 2001, just for example, and I'm going to save it. Now you need to ask the developer to actually create these collections if you want the customer to fill out yourself. That's a different topic for a different video. It's really more for development. And if you're not technical, just hire someone. They can do it for an hour to 5 hours simply. Okay. So now going back to the customer segments. So now I'm going to the segments, and let's say I want to know, for example, right now is the month of March 2024. I want to know and send an email to anybody that has a birthday in the month of March. I want to send them a newsletter email, say, hey, happy birthday, please shop from us, or happy birthday, here's a coupon, something like that. So I created a new segment right here. I go to customer segments. I clicked on one, or you can create a new one right here. And it's very simply put. There's something called anniversary, date, use the meta fields, birth date, and then between the days, for example, the 1st of March to March 30th, just for example, and save it. Now, this is very complicated for many of you, so the way you can do it is go here, click on Create New, and click on Templates. So I always recommend for you to do templates, and what you can do is click on All, and then search for, birthday. And so what you can see here, that this is the one I use, customers with birthdays in the next 30 days. I click on Use Templates. It fills out all that good stuff. Now, all I need to actually do is don't worry about this stuff. You just keep it same. I need to change the dates. So for example, I clicked on today, and I clicked on March 1st to March 31st. You can see here it filled it out right there. Okay. And I do it if it's good for me, apply filter, and I can click. So you can see when you apply the filter, you can actually see how many customers have a birthday between March and basically March 1st and March 31st. Now, don't worry that it says 2024, it says the year now, because it's still going to look at the month and the day, no matter if they're born in the year 2000, year 92, 99, whatever it is. This is correct. So click on save, call it birthday month of March, for example, and you're good to go. And then you can create one for each month, and then automatically it'll be a segment for each month. Now, what do you do? Let's say you want to send out email newsletter. If you use Shopify email, you can go to marketing. If you've Klaviyo, these segments will transfer to your other system. But let's say, for example, you use Shopify email. You can click on create campaign, click on Shopify email. Obviously, this is a demo site, so it's not paid for, but you can click here on holidays, click on birthday right there. Let's go next. Okay, and then you're going to click on 2, and obviously you're going to find the segment you just created. So I can either type it here, or I can look down and I can find the one that I just created. Now I obviously created 2 for this video, but the one we just created was this one, I believe. If not, you can just type it. You do it. You change the content you want. You can put a coupon if you want. You just click. You can change your content. You can select your discount. Click here. Send a test, make sure it's good, and then if you're good, you send it automatically. Once a month, you can actually create one of these. You can duplicate it, okay? The second one is about gender. So let's go here to customers, segments, and let's say I want to create one just to have all the males, right? So I can click here. So gender, sorry, excuse me. Let me actually not use this. So I can do here, I can click on customer tag gender because I already created, and then equals, okay, equals contains male. That's it. Apply. So once I do it, I can see, for example, I have 3 males. Good to go. Male and good to go. And that's it. And you can use this for also any other things. You can have coding or developer do something on the front end on the website. You can actually have your email newsletters use this gender metafield. You can do many, many things. If you have any questions, let me know in more detail. These are 2 examples with real metafields, with real data, with real customer data inside, using email marketing, using segments in the back end, all that kind of stuff. I hope that makes sense. Try to practice as much as you can. Make sure that when you create these segments, you actually see the examples. If you see more than 0, you know the segment has caught. You know the segment is actually working with a specific customer or multiple customers. Okay, that's it. Hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know if you have any questions. Thank you.